Hello, Martin here from WWScenics. Welcome to S4. So we've done S1, skeleton, done S2, structure, S3, strength. Now we're on to S4, surface. Right, you can see that that I've got a piece mocked up here. Yeah, skeleton, structure, strength, and now we're going to go into surface, like I said. Okay, so this is the one that I've done mocked up. I've got a little bit of track on you so I can show you. I'm going to be doing the ballasting. Yeah, ballast. I'll be doing the ballast and the next stage. Ooh, I nearly let the cat out of the bag then. And the next stage. Yeah, after this release. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get you up to this stage. Then I'll show you then the next stages from that, the last S, yeah, and the next stage, what we can do and how we can dress it up, right, and then what it looks like, what's going to look like on a baseboard. Right? Okay, so anyway, so there's a bit of track, yeah, just to show you that, you know what I mean, how good it fits on there. I'll bring it up, yeah, to the camera. Yeah, lovely bit of shoulder in there, ready for the ballast as well, so to finish off. Don't forget, as you back seam now that goes up back there, or the back wall or whatever you want to hide. Yeah, you've still got that, still really light but really solid. The mod rock on here has really done its job. Yeah, and then obviously the structure underneath the metal has let us do it to infill it, because if we didn't put that metal there, okay, right, that mod rock would bow like that. Yeah, you'd have a big bowl like that, because it's not strong enough to hold itself while it's wet. It'll drop down, right? Okay, so that's why we got that metal, and it all adds to a really stiff structure, solid structure, right? Okay, anyway, so like I said, there's a track, lovely bit of shouldering for the ballast, and then we can bring some lovely detail in once we do. So the next stage that we got, right, is structure with fibre mould. Now then, so if you've got like two of these, yeah, that's going to go against each other, you're going to have seams, that type of thing. Or if you've got your mod rock, you put over your mod rock over there, you're going to have seams, right? Okay, or we're going to have bridges. Maybe if you've got a bridge going in, yeah, which could be a possibility in the future, a bridge kit, yeah, in the near future, yeah, or anything that we want to bring. Or if you want to start making this a little bit more, you know what I mean, more wild type thing, right, a little bit more bumps, a little bit more rocks, right, fibre mould. Yeah, this is it. This is what we can do. So literally, get yourself a bowl. Okay, one of our bowls, like I said, one of our for the embankment toolkit, right. Let's put a bit in here. I'm not going to mix a lot, right. Okay, so we get quite a bit. So let's put a little bit in. Right, you're going to put it into the corner, because they're going to mix it into the corner. Okay. Well, I can see that it's about half a bag gone into there now, right? Yeah, and then get yourself a jug. I am got a jug, so I got a WWScenics cup. Okay, and then what we're going to do is pour some water in. Okay, do a little. I mean, it's normally about 2 to 1, right? Okay, but it's also how you want it, how sloppy or how dry you want it as well, right? You're going to work a little bit quicker with this, right? Because it does go off reasonably quick. I've got some time to work with, right, and I'll show you how to cream it off as well. I'm just going to add a tad more water to that. There we go, lovely. Yeah, get a mixing spoon again. Mixing spoon, yeah, comes with our toolkit. Okay, right, lovely. Look at that now, starting to cream up a bit. That's what we wanted. Okay, make sure you get off the spoon. Right. Okay, so now we're just gonna add, yeah, bit of texture to this. So like I said, you've got seams. Yeah, we'll do something like this to hide the seams. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep off the top of the shoulder, right? Okay, but we can do this type of thing, right? There's your seams gone. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a rock feature by here. So we want it jaggedy, right? Not work thing, because I'm gonna bring out some colours on the rocks like that, right? Again, yeah. Paste it on, just get it on. Okay, because it'll make it a completely different. Yeah, we can cover most of it. Again, if you've got the lumps of it, yeah, you'll cover most of it, the edges, right? Don't worry about it. I'm going to smooth them in because we can cover that with the grass, right? Okay. So let's come over this dip here. This is just adding your style, the way that you want it. You know what I mean, right? Okay. Now some of this we can cover with the next stage, okay? Or some of it we can just or just leave it there and colour it out. So there's a nice big bumped area by here now. Okay, we're keeping off that edge because that edge will always be smooth, yeah, because of the track. And like I said, the track goes on there quite nice. Okay, right, you know what I mean. And like I said, you've already drilled your your holes for your wiring if you want it. If you're putting any lighting up there or that type of thing. Okay, we've got lovely shoulders, like I said, to go across there. Okay, but basically all I'm doing now is just adding some texture to it, some different height to it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I can, if I don't want it, I can cover it with the grass. Yeah, you know what I mean. In the next coming stages, right? Okay, so just cream it off a little bit. Get it nice and wet with your fingers. If you need to, just dip your fingers into the water. Yeah, if you want it smooth, if you want it rough, I'm going to keep them rough as I can because I'm going to bring up some better features on it. But again, yeah, we've got a little bit left. Okay, might as well use it. And again, you know, I mean, the bowl easy to wash off, the spoon easy to wash off, no problem. Okay, so let's just add this feature over here. So we got a long. So again, this is for a rock formation that I'm thinking of. I'm just ad-libbing it, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking, right, okay, what can I have on there? What can I have to the difference? You know what I mean? So I'll paint this grey in the next stage. Like I said, you know what I mean, highlight it up and go from there, basically. Right? So, genuine, that is it. You are now up to stage 4. Yeah, you're up to the S4. Yeah, in the 5S system. Again, right, this is genuine now, right, even with the drying times, right, you know what I mean, well, you can get to this stage, yeah, just the white, right, okay, you'll get to that stage within a couple of minutes. It is so easy. Okay, the next, and then the texturing, yeah, with your what do you call it, your styling, like I said, right, which gives you that little bit more of a than just a flat embankments. Lots of them are just flat embankments, yeah, because that's the man-made side of it, you know what I mean. But I want to create a wild one, you know what I mean. So I'm going to bring some rock features into it. So this is just bringing my rock features into it using the fibre mould that comes in the pack. Okay, yeah. So that is it, really, you know what I mean. And that's going to be dry. That there's already starting to go off. Yeah. Okay, that's starting to stiffen up. So is all this. Okay, because the mod rock or the modelling plaster underneath it will start to absorb it. Yeah, suck it in and then dry it off, and then we're up to stage 4. Yeah, you're on your final stage now, which is we put it into your layout, get your ballasting done, and get the next S done. So that's it, really. That's as much as I can say. So yeah, join me for the next one, the last one. Yeah, stage 5, right, which is the last S, which I'll reveal on the next one. But I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Yeah, like I said, you're done now. That's the stage. That's the embankment stage. Okay. Yeah. The next stuff is putting it in and making it look good. So until then, thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.